Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Poly Bridge 3, where recently there was a major update where I can't help but feel partly responsible for this, but they added a curated gallery to ensure replays are appropriate for all ages. Now, is this a censorship of purely engineered efficiency, or have I started something that I probably shouldn't have done and now you guys are obsessed? I don't know, but if we have a look at all the worlds we completed, we have this faulty drive. So 12 brand new worlds with a brand new theme from the looks of it. So let's get into these. So the first one is called air handling. Now we got 50 grand budget, a load of materials, and what? We have a bus wedged in the... Oh, is this what the like thing is? It's all like errors. So we got like a wonky drawing box. We got a bus wedged into the ground. If I press play, oh, it does actually launch out. Whoa. And let me just pause because look how cool this map looks. So yeah, the theming behind this is they're all like weird errors in the world. So I guess that's why the bus starts wedged in the ground and why it gets launched out. Anyway, I'm guessing, where does this land? Sort of in the middle. I feel like the only way of doing this is probably with a foundation. I mean, maybe we could brace against the ground. Like maybe we could do something like that. I don't know. So what I'm thinking, put some sort of steel frame in like that. Is this going to be cheaper than a foundation? I mean, a foundation's 13 grand. I've already spent 26, so I'm not actually sure. But yeah, I was then thinking if we grab some springs and then we just connect road up to the end, is that gonna... Yeah, it's just gonna... So what died? That beam down there. I mean, not too surprising. I could make it a muscle. So what that will do, rather than the force going through one beam, it's split through two. So it should be, yeah, a lot stronger. And then just swap that bit of wood with springs. I mean, the springs are a little bit springy actually, but something like that. I mean, it's okay. If this road didn't like bend over, we'd be pretty good. I mean, if I just had some springs to the top like that. Oh, there you go. We've survived. We have survived. Okay, we've done it. What's the budget? 39 grand out of 50 grand. We're in the bottom 35%. Not great. So what I'm thinking, what if we swap all of this and we actually go the foundation route? Because the good thing about a foundation is we could bounce off of it. So let's just try and get it in a point. I mean, we definitely bounced off of it. Let's just put it slightly that way. Yeah, so that bounces forwards. So we may be able to bounce like onto a road. I'm going to imagine that will get snapped in half. Yes, but maybe if we just make that top edge a bit stronger. Oh, it almost works. Unfortunately, that bit of road dies. We could truss it underneath. I imagine we'll probably... Okay, that did work. That did actually work. I mean, we saved like a good amount of money. 25 grand there. We're now in the top 11%. 213th in the world. But it's time to actually make this thing cheap by turning on the stress visibility. Oh man, the stress is pretty bad. I mean, a couple things I could do. I could try and make this cheaper, or I could like if I put this like almost underwater, like maybe that would be better because it would be a lot cheaper. I just don't know how strong the bridge would have to be. Like the further forward I put it, it seems the like the faster the bus moves, the harder it is. If we go left a lot more, like, can you see there? Not as much movement. Okay, let's try then doing our bridge like that. We'll put a wall brace under there, and then from up here we'll just go over the top. So how does that look? Oh, not good. Not good at all. Okay, maybe I would be better just trying to make this one stronger. So I guess first thing, try and remove the stuff underneath. So you break. So if I make this triangle bigger, that should make that piece take less force. Yes, but then that one broke. So if you were steel, that... Okay, the bottom piece still goes. So we definitely need something underneath, annoyingly. So that's why we got to connect that over to here, just to like give the force another route. So rather than go through the road, it can go around the bottom. So I think with those nice and small, let's try and replace some of these with wood. So at the moment, they're breaking every single time. I am wondering though, could we just do like... Could we muscle up there? Ooh, yeah, that nearly worked. Okay, so this end sort of works. I've just really muscled it. I want to get rid of the steels up there. Is that going to ruin everything? Yeah, I thought so. I mean, it might be worth, rather than like muscling all of this up, maybe just like if we keep that as like a wooden sort of truss, and then from that we can hang like springs with the roads on. So the roads at like this end, what if we had that down there? So that road sort of isn't connected to the rest of the structure, if you know what I mean. Or actually, what if I just go back to my old design and then I've just taken that off the lip, so it's hanging now, but I've made it hang by a single spring spring, so it does just pivot from the right edge. So can I delete these two? Because we're supported by that spring now. So surely... Yes. Can I swap these bits of steel with wood? That will be the real test. Almost. I mean, look, it's still... It's still trying to go, even though the bridge broke. So if we sort of slightly tweak this road, then we can tweak the truss on top. Oh, and actually, I think I'm learning that an under arch like that, like a happy face, is not working. I think I need to go to a sad face. Sorry, bridge. But then hopefully, man, it's so orange. Yeah, it does work. It does work. Okay, what are we on? 22.5 grand. That should bump us up the leaderboards a little bit. 119th. What was the cheapest price someone did this? 14 grand. Great. I'm in the top 6% though. I'm not really sure what else I could do, because if I move this, we save a lot of money by moving that down, but then the bus is going to land somewhere different. I mean, maybe I can find a place that it still works. The bridge broke before the bus even came then. Well, actually, look, this is a good one. Ooh, hang on, this could work quite well. I could make a really cheap bridge here, I think, because there's hardly any weight on it. I just need to tweak like this end. Okay, so that sort of works. I think if I were to just do a bridge down to that point, oh, it doesn't quite reach, but still I could just do a little spring there, and then hopefully I could do this, like, I was gonna say really cheaply, but I think the bus, nah, it's breaking everything. Nah, I've tried a few things. I think all I can really do is make these trusses a little bit smaller. Just tweak some nodes like that. I mean, I've just made this road a lot shorter, the spring longer. Doesn't look great, and we do get stuck. But look, if we speed up time, yes, it does go forwards. So can we get to the top 100? Oh, I need to save like another 100 quid. I mean, now let's move forward. I could probably tweak this over quite a bit. Oh, yeah, that saves some cash. Can I move that down? Oh, yeah, we're in the 21,000 area. Oh, hello. This is working quite nicely. We are shaving the budget. Okay, maybe we've gone close enough to get to that top 100 spot. Yes, 95th in the world. And whilst it's no top 10 score, I imagine these are going to be quite dodgy. Let's have a look in the gallery. So the lowest budget was this. Oh, what a shock. What a shock. A dangly road. Has everyone... Yep, everyone's done it. What a surprise. So similar principle like landing on the foundation, but then just using dodgy engineering to get up to the top. Where's the first one that doesn't do dangling road? Yeah, this one. Ooh. Oh, similar to my first attempt. No foundation. Fair play, Max. That's actually a really good support. Fair play. Under 20 grand as well. Then we got... Oh, this one's like very similar to mine. A lot cheaper though. Over $1 grand cheaper. They did a little wall brace. So maybe that's what I should have tried to do. And there's this one which does similar thing but doesn't use any springs. Interesting. Nice. Anyway, let's have a look at the highest end of the budget. Ah, here we go. We got some RCE propaganda again. Lovely. We got Paolo's is back. This definitely isn't the curated gallery. Ironically, I have actually been censored out the gallery because pretty much all the RCE propaganda has like this sort of thing, like with a, it's like, that's a boxer's arm, that is. So you can see his boxing glove there. You can see that's his pec. Got a bit of hairs on his chest. Obviously eats his spinach. We got this on, by Nightwig. Look at that. The RCE road propaganda. Love to see that. We've then got, look who's back. It's Alan. 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 And yeah, so this one, the bus actually catches a hard hat there. That's for safety. And I feel like the devs, they might like censor that out. I don't know why they would, because that's just safety. Common sense on a school bus trying to protect kids' lives. Developers aren't having any of it. Don't understand it. I then got this by Puddin. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, isn't that nice? A sort of nice little cantilevered crane thing. Very nicely balanced. That's cool. We got the Nifty sponsor solution. Nifty for when your bridge slightly tilts to the right and then you get to the end. Surely this should go into the curated gallery. Although actually whatever my editor said beneath probably means this shouldn't be seen by anyone. Anyway, next one. Look, RCE, a beaver. Oh, it's a beaver. It's a bit. Look at his tail. It's a beaver with a massive tail. And the bus drives along the tail. That's nice. Welcome back, RCE. Thanks, Abe. Whoa, jumping through the text. Oh, thanks very much, everyone. Whoa, look at this one. Whoa, it's the spring stairs. What even is going on there? Just loads and loads of like hanging roads. Technically dangling roads, but this is acceptable. Right, we've then got, we got mirrored RC propaganda. We're not going to drive on the falling propaganda. I think we did. Right, we then got this, which is actually quite a good way of doing this. Like a super smooth landing and then just fall to the flag. Ooh, and then a super smooth ramp to the end as well. Lovely. Anyway, next level scale issue. I'm just looking at this. Look how small the ambulance is and how big the monster truck is. So what have we got to do? Just get them over to here. But the ambulance has to go first because presumably if we just do a normal bridge. Hang on, do these go at the same time? Yeah, they go at the same time. So let me just test it. I think if we do a normal bridge, it won't work. All right, so let's just try that. Oh, wow, look at the background. Whoa, it's like Tetris. Whoa, it is Tetris. Anyway, let's see how this gets on. So you can see the little ambulance trying to get through. It's like, wait, let me through. Let me through. But then we finish there. And yeah, because that stops, the ambulance can't get past. Interesting. So I think what we've got to do, we need to sort of do like almost a double bridge. I'm thinking though, it might be easier to do at the bottom. But what I'm wondering is if we put like a gap in, will that ambulance fall through, but the gap be big enough that the wheel can drive over it? So yes, seems that way. So, I mean, we could just, let's just keep this for now, just to get the concept in. So what I'm thinking, ambulance drops down, and then we got to make it pop back out, like over there, perhaps. So something like that could work, depending on, yeah, depending on if the ambulance gets stuck or not. Right, okay, so I made the gap a bit bigger. I think we're going to find, though, yeah, although the ambulance, is it? I assume it is faster, right? So monster truck speed, 3 meters a second. Ambulance, oh, only 3.5. It's only a little bit faster. We may have to do a double bridge the entire way then. Or could we try and stop the monster truck a little bit? What if we put like a big spike there? So then the monster truck goes over and then it's slowed down. Oh, it's not slowed down enough. No, I've just made this a bit steeper. So does that give the ambulance time? No, not really. I mean, it might do if the ambulance jump in was a bit smoother. So let's lower that down a bit. Oh, no, that wasn't smoother. Okay, that's pretty smooth. Oh, it does get a bit destroyed. I think let's just move over like 2 more pieces. So maybe to there might be okay. So that goes under, gets, oh no, he gets crushed. Okay, so I've just put an extra piece in. So that should, yeah, it gets out in front, but the monster truck sinks. I don't know if this is a good concept or not. Like, oh, it doesn't quite make it. Let's put another lump in there as well. I feel like this is like really expensive. It also definitely doesn't work either. Okay, it's out, it's out. So now, oh no, oh, it failed. I mean, we could make it a little bit stronger. This is such an expensive bridge. We're well over budget. Even trimming this down, I don't really think it will work. But run. Oh, the ambulance nearly made it, but it didn't. Okay, but with a little bit more reinforcing, I think this proves the concept could work, because the ambulance out in front, monster truck behind, so boosh, then you get the flag, boosh. So it could work like this. The trouble is we're in the bottom 1% of the budget. Someone did this for 9 grand. So maybe it would be better to not do all that stuff and literally just do like a double road. So if we grab the line tool, go from there over to there, then go boosh, and then we can grab this entire line and we can copy it upwards. I mean, actually, we could probably slant it like that. And all I've got to do is make sure it's tall enough so that the ambulance fits under, and then perhaps we could even use like wood just to make it like a proper truss. So we got that sort of thing. I'm hoping the wheel will be big enough that it can drive up over the top, and then the ambulance will just go underneath. The thing is, we will need to make this strong, because look, if I press play, it can't even hold itself. So a couple of ways of doing that. I mean, I could like tension this, do something like that. So that does now hold everything. It doesn't hold anything else though. Because yeah, I'm not really sure if this is strong enough to allow that to drive up. I mean, I could add extra nodes like that. That will just support some of this side. That road broke, but maybe see you later, ambulance. I was gonna say maybe I could add a little brace down there and it might be okay. No, not looking okay. Oh dear. I mean, alternatively, we just hang like a little bit of rope down there. And then we go like that. Yes, I realize this is looking efficiently shaped now, but it's not intentional. So that allows some of the bridge to be supported. We can then like go halfway between all those like that. And then if we do the same on the other side to get to that node, then that might be okay. I feel like it's a bit stronger. Maybe we just continue like that all the way down, that all the way down, then put one of these in the middle where they meet. So how's that looking? It's not looking good. I mean, maybe the concept is there, but the execution definitely isn't. What if we swap all this wood for steel? And then that on its own, okay, doesn't hold itself. Okay. Let's have another think about this. Different technique now. What if instead we just do a normal bridge, none of this double bridge malarkey, but then we got a bit of space over here. We could probably add just something similar to like that sort of thing, just to at the very end allow the wheel up. So let's just make like a normal strong bridge.
Few moments later.
So something a little bit like that might be okay. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Oh no, something broke at the end. No. Okay, you broke down that end. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I would rather it not break at all. But just replace the bit that broke with some steel. And then we can see how this works. Okay, so single bridge. I think, yeah, it's working now. We've just got to make something over here for the monster truck to drive up and over so the ambulance can get underneath. Now, that got completely crushed. I mean, maybe... Do I want it to be like a little bit flexible? So if I add a spring to the middle like that, that should absorb the impact. Yes. Oh, no. No! Oh, hang on. Come on, monster truck, you've got this. Oh, it's actually making it. It's making it. Speed up. Okay, don't speed up. That looks weird, actually. That looks weird. Censor that, editor. Okay, so that nearly works. The trouble is, because this monster truck goes onto its back wheel, it puts more weight onto the bridge. And I don't think I can move this any further to the left because we got this lump up here, which is like a bit of a lump. So I think my only option really is to make this end of the bridge a bit stronger. So let's just have a look at the stress as this comes down. So you can see all's good. Goes onto the back wheels and... Oh, no, don't say that broke. The last bit of road broke. I mean, what we could do, make that steel and then just flap a bit of road like over the top. As long as the ambulance can still make it through that gap. That should make this a lot stronger. I'm worried about that piece, which is flashing red. Yeah, let's just steel up this end a bit more. I'm also wondering, can we actually get over this? I'm not sure it is working as I thought it would. Because look, ambulance gets through. I think this roof above is like, have a look at another angle. I think it's stopping the monster truck moving forwards. Yeah, it is. And that's where we're falling through. Okay, what if we made this like way smaller? Okay, so monster truck doesn't get stuck on roof anymore, but ambulance doesn't make it underneath. So it does need to go a little bit higher. And maybe it's just finding the right sort of point. So there's a good balance. Oh, it's where we hit this, I think. As soon as we hit that, that provides impact into the bridge. Like, look, ready up the top. Donk. So we need to stop the donk. Can we do this like earlier? So I've just put a couple of springs with a road on top. I've just got a bit of steel that end as well. So that means we go over. Ambulance goes underneath. Oh no, lands on top. But then it's good. Oh, we made it, but the bridge died. So why did the bridge die? It's because... yeah, it slams back down. So we need this to move forwards. So maybe we can just tweak this a little bit. Like move it to the left. Okay, I think... oh, it just about works. It just about works. Okay, we're good. 38 grand. I don't think this is going to be very good. Oh, we're in the top 6%. Fair enough. Look at the top scores, though. Like, under 10 grand. That's crazy. So, oh, we're 72nd in the world. We actually did okay. Because I was wondering, like, when I watch this with the stress on, it doesn't go too red. Like, some of it does. But I think a lot of this could be replaced with wood, maybe. So, like, if we... oh, no, that goes quite red. Okay, maybe not. Maybe road, though. So, if we just slowly replace things that break with road. Yeah, this could work. Now, we might want to do the entire bridge as well, just because steel's quite heavy, like compared to wood. So if we actually did all of this in wood, it might make the bridge lighter, which means it doesn't have to be as strong. So with that wood, the middle's going to break 100%. Yeah, tell you what, let's just do the undersides of all of this support in road. So we're looking a bit like that. Oh no, then you broke. Okay, so you do need to be steel, which probably means the mirrored one on the other side needs to be steel. Yeah, I think I got a bit ahead of myself thinking I could just replace all the steel with wood. So it might actually be more sensible to put steel back in, particularly down this end. Like, yes, it costs more, but it is lighter, so it might pay off. I don't think this side should affect down here. so we'll leave that for now. Right, and then we have a working bridge, which is a bit cheaper. And then that goes over the top. Oh no, it got eaten. No, oh, I got trampled. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, we might want to just tweak this a little bit then. I wonder why. I guess because the bridge moves slightly. The angle the big truck hits that and everything is slightly different. But yeah, it still works doing it like that. We're now in the top 4%, 42nd in the world. We got to shave off a lot of money to go any higher. Look, over 500 quid cheaper the place above me. So I think we'll probably leave it there. So let's have a look at the lowest budget. Oh, it's a dangly road again. How original. Oh, look at that though. That's quite cool. They hold it back. What's going on there? What is going on? Oh, it was held. So they went one at a time. That's quite interesting. Fair play. So yeah, it looks like they all did the same thing. Yeah, so it looks like some sort of contraption just to hold it back until it wheelies and then frees itself. This is the downside with galleries though. Like everyone just does the same thing. Like once someone works out. Oh, look, this one did similar to me. So yeah, normal bridge. Little contraption at the end. Oh, similar on this one, but this is nearly all wooden. There's tiny little bits of support. Got a bit of tension in the middle as well. Lovely. And then people combine the two, so normal bridge, and then with that, no cheeky dangly bridge, but still just a single bridge. I wonder who came up with that technique. It's quite interesting, though. Oh, look, someone added some RC propaganda, and they still were cheaper than me. Nice. Anyway, let's go to the interesting end of the gallery. So, Paolo's, we've got a missile being launched over on the right. We got RC propaganda on a chain. You've got the other arm of the boxer from earlier. Good stuff. Oh, we got the Nifty sponsored solution. Oh, with some tea propaganda. Love it. Got to propagate your tea. You've got, engineering hearts. Yes, Nightwig. Oh, look at that. The ambulance goes like way underneath. Oh, and still gets crushed by the monster truck. Was there any need for that? I then got this one. Oh, that's what I tried to do at the start almost. Look at the truss work to make the bridge not collapse though, as the monster truck slams into it. That's why I changed my method. This one, 0 incidents. And even if there were any, we wouldn't talk about them. But, nice little double. Oh, they got the double bridge to work. They did require a foundation and a load of steel underneath, though. Puddin has done a lovely cable-stayed bridge. Oh, with a little weird contraption at the start. Interesting. Gets pushed off the edge there. Doesn't break, though. That's a nice little cable-stayed bridge there. We got reverse RC propaganda. This is not the reverse campaign anymore, but when we get to this level in the reverse campaign, it will all make sense. So we're doing a wheelie in the monster truck, getting some style points. Love it. So this one has a little contraption at that end to flip it back. A bit more complicated than the one that all the cheap people used. But people loving the wheelie for style points. Fair play. Anyway, on to the next level. Plane level dot bridge. So, oh no, it's a hydraulic level. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and it's massive as well. So we've got a big old truck there. We've got to get across, get to the star, dodge these planes, get to that, and then head back again. So I think when we get this, we trigger the hydraulics. Oh, I'm not going to enjoy this one. I'm not going to enjoy this. I can tell. Okay, so if we grab a curve, go through there, then we have to hydraulic stuff out the way. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. I don't know if I can do this one cheap. Hang on, let me just boosh this into place just so I can feel a bit better about my date. All right, so we need to hydraulic those out the way and hydraulic all of that out the way. Oh, that's a lot of hydraulic work. Okay, we put a joint in the middle, and then we go, you need to be trussed out the way, and then over this side, you need to be trussed out the way. And over here, similar thing. I think put a joint there. Then maybe we'll bring all of this down, perhaps. So what I'm thinking, we're probably going to need a foundation or two in the middle. Oh, this is an HGV as well. It's going to be heavy. Container truck. I mean, I'll try and build it out of wood. But yeah, I think we're going to need to use the foundation sort of like that, just to balance this. Over this way, we need a hydraulic to lift that up. And then over this side, we're going to have to wall brace all of this. And then add a hydraulic over there like that. I can't see this working at all. We've then just got to bridge over this side. I'm thinking similar sort of thing in that we do like a wall brace, and then we do hydraulics like that. All right, so now when we press play, oh, it is holding. It's holding, sort of. Oh my goodness, it's going so fast. Why was it going so fast? It's going so fast. Anyway, let's just turn the stress on so we can see what's happening. Okay, so maybe just swap you with steel for now. That one in the middle might need to be swapped. Anyway, added a few bits of steel. Oh, we actually, hang on. We nearly make it before the hydraulics go. Because look, we're going so fast down here. Whee! we might actually make it all the way across. We might actually make it all the way across before the Oh, do the hydraulics go when we get that? Okay, so hydraulics went, middle bit completely failed. That failed. That failed. It all failed. What did we hit down here as well? What is that? A fridge comes out of nowhere. Why? Then it gets annihilated. So random. Right, anyway, let's just make this middle bit a bit stronger so that hopefully when it's strong enough, all of our hydraulics go. And oh, hello. It might be okay. Oh, we might have done it. We might have done it. We may have done it. Right, if these all close like properly. So, oh no, oh, none of them locked in. Oh, that's what I hate about hydraulics. They never go back to the same point. Oh, why do you do this to me, hydraulics? It's so annoying. If I push those all against the wall. Oh, that worked. That was enough. Okay. So now, as long as these both lock in, which they do, we just turn the stress on. Does the bridge work in the opposite direction? It doesn't. So you died down there. Okay, let's just make you a bit of road. Okay, that was enough. That was enough. As long as it makes it up this hill, we've done it. Yes, we've done it. 68 grand. 1 grand short of nice. Where does that put us? Top 12%, 127. Honestly, for a hydraulic level, I think that's good enough for me. What was the cheapest price out of interest? 41 grand by an unnamed person. Let's have a look in the gallery at the lowest budget. So we start off. Oh my goodness, what is going on there? Oh, they dodged the first plane. So you only needed 1 hydraulic. They did use a foundation though. I imagine everyone probably used a foundation, but fair play. This one doesn't use that method. It does have 2 things. Basically my design, just like 10 grand cheaper. This one, does this dodge the left plane? So we've only got hydraulics on the right hand side. So yeah, that opens up. This side goes low enough that the plane doesn't touch it. Oh, nice. Interesting. Anyway, for the highest budget, we have Nifty back in the highest end with the RCE propaganda. Thank you, Nifty. You've then got Alan with a portable missile launcher. Ooh, and some lovely block text of the RC propaganda there. Look at that font by Nightwig. Fair play. Look, they got 3 foundations. Ooh, that's nice though. Lovely hydraulic work. Look at that. Touching tips. Oh my goodness. Hang on, this is going to be crazy, isn't it? Oh my goodness. The entire bridge rotated. I wasn't ready for that. It looks like a plane. It's like its own plane. How could someone build that? And I like struggle with like a simple drawbridge. Right, oh, this one, no hydraulics at all, but very expensive. Just shy of 100 grand, but no hydraulics. Lovely. And then this one, loads of hydraulics. What? There's so many. Okay, the bridge just like completely folds out the way. They did have to use 2 foundations to make it work though. Oh, is this another one with no hydraulics? Yeah, no hydraulic challenge. Very expensive to make it work though. Oh, look at this one by the wooden stove. So they did like an arch over the top so that the drawbridge like doesn't move at all. Then you don't have that lining up problem that I had. This one, what's going on here? I can see hydraulics under the water. Is the entire thing going to... Oh boy. The entire bridge moves. The entire bridge. That's so excessive, but it works. Speaking of excessive, the truck goes over the top, does a full-on front flip, and then comes back on an under road underneath that had drawbridges. So excessive. Good job, Marcus. All right, so we've done the first 3 levels, under budget and unbreaking. If you want to see more, boost like button, let me know in the comments. But for now, I'll say peace, love, and broken bridges. Bye!